Hello everyone, what is up? I'm FlameShooter and this is my first video of the year 2025. So I've decided to make this new format kind of video to showcase to you my first extreme demon of 2025. So yeah, I beat Prismatic Haze yesterday, and as you can see here, I have used practice mode. I've only practiced on a public copy right here. So what I found is that this particular copy is kind of outdated and it has some bugs and stuff. So I kind of wasted a little bit of attempts on it. There are a few weird things and bugs in this version. So basically what I'm going to do here in this video is talk about the level by going through it in practice mode. It's a very good level. I will show you right now. Okay, this first jump right here, you gotta jump right on the speed change like that, and you just gotta click sync your way through this free drop. Basically, it's not that hard, it's kind of free and it gets really consistent. And here, this ship part is pretty tricky, not gonna lie. So what you do here is click a pink orb here that you have to click it just as slightly as possible. You don't hold like that, and click slightly here to adjust yourself for the next transition, because this transition is kind of tricky as well. Do this, and that jump here is a micro click. Gotta micro click it and then click that old blade, and then you basically just click sync your way through it. This pre-drop gets really consistent. Okay. Okay, now we're to the drop. Okay, so what I was talking about, the copy, the first inconvenience that I found is this blue orb inside this portal, the ship portal. In the copy, it works only like 10% of the time, but in the real level, it works pretty much every time. So you just click it and hold until you almost hit that saw blade. You do like a little straight fly here. Yes, and now to the wave, and this wave part is pretty consistent. It's just 4 clicks like that. I mean, it's kind of hard, it's kind of tight, but it gets really consistent once you get the click pattern right. 1 2 3 4 5, basically like that. And then you hold. Okay, I just did that part like straight away. The second inconvenience about the copy that I found is this UFO part after this jump, which is kind of weird, to be honest. It has a pretty weird click pattern. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Like this. That UFO part is actually pretty hard. Let me try and do it. Like this. Yeah, you gotta click it and hold all the way to the black orb. Like this. Sometimes that can happen if you click the blue orb too early, which kind of sucks, not gonna lie. You end up hitting this spike, the one that I just hit now. Do the sparks first. And then this wave, 2 clicks here. Usually with the copy, there is like a slope bug here. There is a bug sometimes that happens when I transition from the wave to the cube that makes me bounce off the slope and not make the jump. I just hit the spike right here, which kind of sucked, but it was only on the copy. But this version here, it's pretty good. Okay, this wave right here is pretty hard. It's pretty awkward as well. I died quite a lot to this wave. This wave is really hard. So basically what you do is 1 2 3, 1 2 3, and you hold all the way there. And here is what I like to call, you see the ship part right here? That is what I like to call the impossible click. Because what you do here, basically what I do is that I hold all the way from the cube to the ship transition, and I go up and I try to release right after hitting the small portal right here. I usually just do a slight click right there, and it works. 1 2 3, bam. Okay, this part is simple. This part is just click sync for me, even though sometimes I would die to the last jump here, these 2 yellow orbs. It's probably because I clicked them too early. Yeah, I can see it right there, I clicked too early. So that can happen as well. It happened to me a few times from 0. Kind of annoying, but it's okay. The consistency of the level makes up for it. Yeah, it pretty much makes up for it. Sometimes people would click on the orb inside this portal here, but I personally don't. It still works for me, so I don't have to click there. So this part right here, gotta like click lightly to transition like as best as possible, because if you like hold even for a slight bit, you can hit these spikes. You can hit the spikes above right here like that, or you can hit that, click lightly, and then I straight fly my way here. And then there is this tight wave gap corridor, which syncs to the music. It gets consistent, it's not that bad. I died to there a few times from zero as well, because it's kind of hard. But I did it here. Okay, that queue part is basically click sync, but see where I put the checkpoints? It's not me who put the check, it was the auto checkpoints. So basically you can die here by clicking the blue orb, or the black orb, by clicking the black orb here too early. So you jump off here and die to the spike, which I didn't do this time. I got it right. Okay, this part is not too bad. You just click to the music. Same here, even though you can't see the wave, you just gotta trust your instincts and click to the music. Okay, this part is kind of free. 1, 2. Okay, I died there a few times as well because I end up clicking too late, like as I just did right now. Look. Hold, click, tap. Just a simple tap. Hold, tap, 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 tap. Nice. And then there's this wave. This wave is really hard. It's a consistency challenge. Go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. Well, sometimes I would die to the last click or the four last click, but it's just a bit of a skill issue, more than anything. Like that. I just died to those saw blades right there. I would die to that a lot from zero. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't do it here. And then we get to the slow parts. The slow part is basically just don't choke. It's basically just don't choke challenge. It's still pretty hard. There are still some pretty tough timings and parts here and there, which I'm about to show right now. Hold on. Okay. This part is not bad. Okay, you can end up clicking this black orb too early or too late. So you gotta be careful, just gotta control your nerves. Okay, now this wave right here is just click sync, and it's pretty tight and it can be very stressful. I died to it like 3 or 4 times from zero, I think. It's still a stress challenge, but it's not too bad. Okay, I just went through that ship part like it was nothing because I already beat the level. Okay, that transition right here, you gotta make sure not to click it too early before the ball. Let me show you how. Yeah, if you click it too early, you just die. And make sure not to buffer this and end up as the ball. So that's not a buffer click. You gotta wait a little bit till you're the ship. And you gotta make sure not to click that green orb too early, because you die if you do that. Slightly light taps. Not micro clicks by any means. This wave is easy. It's not too bad. It could be like nerve-wracking, but I did die to it once. I think once or twice from zero, but it's not too bad. What I like to do here is I jump off the yellow orb and then I click on the black orb and hold here on the slope when I get to the slope. Instead of like doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which can work as well, I do 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Okay, and this part is easy. It's just a don't choke challenge at this point. Okay, this part right here is kind of weird. Let me explain. It's harder than it looks. First of all, these spider timings are pretty hard. It's pretty hard click sync. Another thing is this transition to the ship, like the pink jump pad here, depends highly on the second spider timing or the last spider timing. It's really awkward. Let me show you. It makes this part really hard for me. It's really hard. This part right here, this ship part, very goddamn hard. It's one of the hardest parts of the level. I died to it twice. I did it, okay? But sometimes you would end up hitting it too early and I can't really adjust myself correctly. I always end up hitting the spikes, whether it be on the bottom or the top. So you gotta time that pretty accurately. And then you just time your clicks, basically. Yeah, now into the ship parts. Now into the last 10% of the level. Oh my god, I can't believe I actually flipped this part. This part is really hard. From the transition is really hard because you gotta like adjust yourself very specifically. And then you like fly your way through right there. And this cube part right here I find to be not too bad. It's just click sync. I didn't die to it at all. I could have easily died to it. It's a part that you could easily die to. You gotta have like a sense of rhythm, if that makes sense. You gotta have a sense of rhythm to be able to do this part very consistently, which I apparently have, and I'm thankful for. Okay, let me do this part. Yeah, like that. That's how you do it. And yeah, sometimes people would die to the last click. I don't find that last click to be that hard, to be honest. Yeah, like that. It's not, it's not that difficult for me. And yeah, so there you have it. This is Prismatic Haze. It's a very fun level. I highly recommend it. It gets very consistent after practice. There are a few like inconveniences and stuff, a few awkward parts, but it's okay, it's still fun. It's click sync and I love click sync. It's flow and I love flow as well. Personally, I didn't find it to be that hard, mainly because I beat Untitled, and Untitled gave me a very good skill boost for these kind of levels. Yeah, I ended up beating this pretty quickly at the end of the day, and I'm very proud of that. So yeah, now onto the completion. Let's go! I beat it! Yes! I actually beat Prismatic Haze, holy shit. Oh yes, thank you, I didn't die to the ending at all. Look, the ending! Let's go! Nice. Oh wow. Oh wow, what a level. Let's go on the attempt. 3,200. Oh, it's not much at all. I beat this pretty fast actually. I died to 86 twice, 85, 78, 77, 72 5 times. I had decent luck. I died to the wave a few times, like the wave before the slow part. So 3,211, okay. Didn't get the fish though, it's kinda sad. In a way. Didn't get the fish. Yikes. Okay, 3,211 plus 5,196. Okay, let's count this. It's 8,407. That's actually not bad at all. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. I beat it pretty quickly as well. That is so good. So good. Yes, sir. That's how we roll. I didn't die to the last chip and I didn't die to the last cube. I'm having that, bro. I'm totally having that. #21st Extreme Demon. I beat this pretty quickly. And I fluked the last 10% as well. Let's go. Nice. Okay. Total 70. 21 insane. Stream. Fuck. Prismatic Haze. 100%. 21st Extreme. Demon. GG guys. Let's go. That's how we roll. Yes sir.